Since we're discussing building your product, I want to talk about the MVP by Eric Ries. This is something that's an industry standard right now, and you must be aware of it. We're going to talk more about it later in the course.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
Because he has a book about this. He's a very respected industry professional and one of the top experts. But now I just want to explain it to you because we are writing the product section of our business plan, so it's timely. So MVP stands for minimum viable product, and this is a concept that is best used for technology businesses, new ideas, innovative ideas, or complex ideas, because there's a tendency to overbuild them and overplan them. And actually what you've got to do is underplan in a way, because you want to release the minimum viable product at the same time, minimum but also viable, so that customers can use it. Release it early to let people use it, and then based on their initial feedback, you make very rapid and small improvements, and then you re-release, and you have, instead of like really large product cycles, what you have are many tiny ones, but they're not based on guesses or assumptions. They're based on actual customer feedback, which is much more accurate. So you're going to avoid a lot of wasteful features, which means you're going to save time and money. So this is the industry standard now. It's basically you just release really rapidly, really small improvements. That's really it. And then after every improvement, you give it to potential customers to give you feedback. And it's really the fastest way to perfect your product. So let's talk about how and where to get the feedback. So first of all, of course, you have your friends and family. Also, there's a million Facebook and LinkedIn groups for the topic of whatever your business or product is. You can just go there and ask questions. There's a lot of people who might want to help you and give advice. You don't have to take everyone's advice. A lot of people's advice will be conflicting or wrong, but at least you have to listen and synthesize it. Also, you want to reach out to new potential customers and even try to sell it to them. Like, hey, like ask them. Of course, they might say, yeah, it's nice, but you should never take it's nice, right? Because it's a cheap answer. It's easy for people to say. But you should ask them, would you buy this? If not, what would make you buy this? And if yes, when it's ready, when it's built out, can you sign up here to buy? So that is a real tell if they like it or not. And ideally, if it's possible, it's not always possible, but if it's possible, watch them use your product, because they'll be using it in an actually probably different way than you planned it, because you probably have been thinking of one way, but maybe the usability pattern is more natural in some other way, which you didn't think. It happened to me before. I used to have websites and apps. I used to give it to people, and it'd be like, they're clicking on things that I wouldn't click on. Oh my God. And they find all kinds of bugs. So that's really helpful, actually, to watch them use your product. And you can even have a focus group, although that can be a little expensive. And when they give you feedback, don't argue or defend your product. That's not the point. The point is that you would listen and synthesize all the feedback so that you make the most accurate decision on what to improve next and how.